You've been eating vegan for months, avoiding all meat and dairy. The scale just isn't budging, and you're starting to wonder if plant based eating is just another diet myth that doesn't actually work for weight loss.
Today, we're uncovering why so many people fail at vegan weight loss and what actually works for lasting transformation.
Quick question for you. Are you frustrated because you thought going vegan would automatically make you healthier and lighter? Most people,
That's what they
that,
think.
that's what they think.
They equate eating vegan to eating healthy because they gave up the meat and the dairy. So they're thinking, oh, I'm golden.
And it's not working, because
Correct.
how many meals have we eaten that left you feeling heavy and unsatisfied, even though it's considered vegan?
Yeah. We all fall into this trap. We were lulled into it ourselves some years ago.
It was like late 2017, 18-ish, somewhere in that
I was
ballpark.
at 2016 into 2017, 2018. We were, because when we first went vegan, we did not do any oils and I cooked a lot of the meals. But then we would start traveling, and to save time and for transportability, I would buy the vegan stuff that's all processed food. But I never made the connection. That's a processed food. I never looked at the labels to read the oils, the seed oils, the food coloring, all the additives and preservatives and the sodium count. I didn't think of all of that. So all I know is like, oh, tortilla chips, they like it. It's vegan. Oh, Beyond Meat burgers, it's vegan.
Yeah.
Cheese, it's vegan. Oh my goodness, it's like the real thing.
And that's what a lot of people think too. Like, oh my gosh, these vegans, they still have all these issues. So it doesn't work. However, it's a trap that we fell into by eating all the processed stuff because really the typical vegan approach, which includes what, those Beyond Meat burgers, we were
Yes.
big into those. Oh my
Yes.
God.
And the fries, you just heat it up in the oven because
Yeah.
it made life easy. We had opened a jar of spaghetti sauce and heat it up in the pot to make life easy.
You said it right though, those chips, but I love some corn and potato chips. Oh my God, all the time,
Yes,
right?
because every time we would have Mexican or we make
That's right.
nachos, we're thinking, oh, we have
Vegan
our vegan
cheese.
cheese on it. Yeah, it's good. And
Yeah,
putting the crumbles of the Beyond Meat crumbles on top of it.
that's right.
It
And
was
then the
so
one,
bad.
we're doing so good because we were vegan. But here's the thing: is also, but the drinks, we didn't drink as much water as we do now. We're drinking sweet tea, had a Lipton tea, the sugary mix we had to have in there. The sodas. I mean, it was when
All
you
right,
didn't
hold
drink
on.
it.
I don't drink
I
soda.
drank the sodas, but you know what I'm saying.
No, but we did buy the creamers that were loaded with, when we would make coffee, we would load it, have the creamer with the oils in it. And even the milks that's on the shelf, the almond milks, they were sweetened. And
Yeah.
believe it or not, almond milk, some of them have oils in it. And we didn't know.
I mean, seriously. I mean, I look back on how many meals we've ate and how long we ate it for. I mean, how many junk food, vegan meals, are you eating? And do you think you're really going to get different results than regular junk food? We experience definitely not. And here's the thing: when it comes to processed junk food, it creates the same metabolic dysfunction and weight gain
Other
any
traditional
processed
one.
diet.
Yeah. And just to some people, like, I didn't realize processed food was anything in a package that's been made to look good. So that's chips, tortilla chips, popcorn, low fat, right?
Natural.
Right? Anything that came in a package that you open, sunflower seeds come in a package, but sometimes you have to read the label because sometimes they spray it with oils. I did not realize that I was eating all that processed food. I used to hear about it, but I didn't make the connection. And I think a lot of people don't realize.
It's hard to because you have the big food companies out there and they hijack this whole movement about natural and healthy eating, the whole foods, and they create all these convenient chemical concoctions, like you
Concoctions.
call them, and they start marketing it over and over, and we call it greenwashing.
Yes, it is greenwashing. And if you find a particular product that you actually love and it's clean and you've read all the ingredients, and then a year or two later, you're wondering what's happening, you have to constantly keep rereading those ingredients because sometimes big food buy out those smaller companies that created that clean product. And over time, they incorporate it into their business model where they slowly swap out ingredients.
Yeah, so if you're confused, it's not your fault because these fake foods keep you on the same path toward heart disease and obesity. And if nothing changes and you keep eating this, you're gonna gain weight.
Yeah, you're not
And
getting the nutrients you need.
you're gonna give up on the whole plant-based or vegan diet. You're giving up, and you're thinking that doesn't work. Eating vegetables, it's because especially the carnivore people out there. Oh, well, carnivore is the way only you eat. No, is to get healthy. It's because they're not eating anything else besides the meat. It's more about what they're not eating versus what they're eating.
Mm.
It's devastating to see what the ramifications are when you eat only that type of diet. I digress. So let's get back onto it because really it comes down to is the proper way to eat a vegan diet. Vegan's been so bastardized.
Mm.
I don't even like that word anymore
I don't identify as,
because I'm not really vegan.
yeah.
And so the way I view it is I'm more of a true whole food,
Plant.
low fat, plant based. And that type of eating has transformed my health completely naturally.
Yeah, it's made a big difference in our lives and how our bodies change, especially now that we're in our 50s. It's so different now compared to 5 years ago, the way we eat now.
Our energy is high. I lost a lot of weight
You
in
did,
the
and you
last
maintaining
podcast.
it, and he's maintaining it. I feel like because we're being nourished now, our portions have significantly decreased. We are nourished, so we don't need to eat like 8 times a day.
When you're talking there, I was thinking about how do we come to the realization and I just remember in our circle, we see people that, oh yeah, I'm vegan. And they're substantially overweight. I'm thinking to myself, how are you vegan? Where's the gap there? What's really going on there? Because
Yeah, but when you look at their plate,
it's vegan, but it's
it's
processed.
vegan. It's processed
Yeah.
vegan food, and then that answers the question.
So we kind of started looking around the COVID crisis of 2020 is when it really clicked for us.
We started to make subtle changes. Started with exercising because it was his goal to start back exercising consistently. And you were exercising, but I don't think you were sweating like how you move now.
Yeah.
And same here, right, for me. And I think once 2020 hit, that spring, I think we saw people around us just all panicking. And it's like, wait a minute, something is not right here. And while we were home, we started just eating clean.
We made a commitment that we are not going out any kind of way
Yeah.
during that year, and we're not going to get sick. And being a dentist, I never missed a day because of COVID. And people's stuff was all in my mouth the whole time or floating around. So yeah,
Yeah. A lot of the healthy stuff was available because they were only letting in a handful of people at a time.
oh, all the processed was gone.
So a lot of the processed stuff was gone and the fruits and vegetables were there. So guess what I did? I loaded up on those.
And that right there is the difference because that type of thinking gets you into trouble. Whereas you start to look for the thing you need anytime you get sick are vegetables and fruits, good wholesome nutrition, and that's undeniable. Anybody can tell you that, and that's where the whole solution lies. It's the whole food, plant based eating. That's where it focuses on the fruits, the vegetables, the potatoes, the whole grains, without all that processed alternatives.
Yes.
And that gets you the results versus this whole going vegan.
So eating whole foods in abundance, the fruits, the vegetables, the potatoes, the whole grains, the legumes, drinking a lot of water.
And there's so many things you can combine to make different meals that taste completely different with just those ingredients.
Correct. And eliminating the oils because we prove it over and over when we make certain vegetables and we water saute it. You're like, wow, this is so good, right? We save the vegan cheeses for special occasions,
Yep.
right? We very rare use the vegan meats.
No Beyond Meat, no Impossible Burger.
No. And we keep the packaged snacks. I don't eat the packaged snacks. And our girls, I would buy it if they have friends coming over and
They don't even eat it.
They don't even eat it.
They want our snacks.
Our kids do not want the packaged snacks. So
But
why buy it?
But and just a quick little story because I remember kind of being greenwashed. We would go from like the canola oils, the seed oils. Well, we got to go with olive oil or avocado oil. It's still fat. Oh no, coconut oil because that's a lot better, the healthier fat. It's still a fat. And so I used to fry all the stuff with the coconut oil batches and pump batches to the point where just this past weekend we made some vegetable scramble and it was all water, and it was so delicious.
I know, and I'll see you putting all the oil in us.
What are you doing?
Is that what are you doing?
It's healthy. This is healthy. This is healthy.
Healthy fat.
Big, big food told me it's healthy.
Wait a minute, no, no.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right though because like even like the crumbles, but hardly ever. The key though is you can't have all these hardcore rules because it won't last.
Balance.
Yeah. So when it comes to wedding cake or a birthday cake, I mean, we don't eat big pieces anymore, but we do try to save those treats for those special occasions, the holidays, the birthdays.
Right. Yes, that's what we do. And if we have friends coming into town that like a burger and they're not open to my veggie burger, then I will go buy that Beyond Meat burger for them as a peace offering to eat at my table. But other than that, we don't buy that
No,
like
we don't
that.
buy it anymore.
Believe it or not, people want my veggie burgers.
They're
So,
good. Chickpea burgers.
yes,
Lastly, we talked about this for the last couple of episodes. It's about water.
yes,
Drink water, water, water. People are severely dehydrated, and when you drink more water, you get nourished, you get hydrated, and you also become a little more full too. That way, the weight will start to go off. You start to
correct.
detoxification process as well. You excrete all the bad stuff. Well, 'cause you can pee a lot, but so it's really good. But that's so much better than hydrating on Diet Coke, sweet tea, sodas, using all that stuff.
Yes, and those processed drinks that those young kids are drinking, a lot of those energy drinks.
Oh my God.
Stay away from those people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will be able to sustain your weight loss, have increased energy,
Totally.
pain relief. Oh my gosh, you will start to feel so much better and you will see freedom from all this food craving. It's like, oh, I have to have something sweet, or I have to have something salty, or I need some chips. You will not even miss any of that.
Yeah, that's exactly what we experience. That's what people we work with experience. But instead of being sold, we actually deliver on what works, especially pain relief. The only kind of pain you experience is by pushing your muscles when you exercise. And that's a good kind of pain, which you grow to love. Also, I think like clear skin, like our girls, when they don't have a lot of acne,
Hmm.
I sleep better. I mean, the confidence in our food choices is really just have confidence in my body to withstand any kind of sickness or illness and knowing that I'm going down the right path without any kind of obesity, heart disease, diabetes, road to cancer.
Yes, and your age somewhat slows down, so you're not aging as rapidly because your body is getting the nutrients it needs, so it's not breaking down as fast.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And that was, and this has been the whole key because, like you said, about to work out. That's how I lost 80 pounds. I started to work out and do the Peloton bike, but I was kind of stuck there. Cut out the greenwashing vegan diet. I want more whole
mhm.
food, plant based diet, just like we explained.
And you were taking your lunch then. Started
Because
taking your lunch.
I was eating out, eating all the processed
This
stuff,
food
eating out.
he was eating out, and because of what happened in 2020, a lot of the restaurants were either closed or whatever the issue was. He started taking lunch.
So there.
So you've been taking your lunch every day.
Oh, and here's the thing with my office, my business, we go out to lunch like every 6 or so weeks for the whole entire team. And today was our day to go out. And I got caught up because I was taking care of somebody. And so they ordered food in and they ordered in a sandwich place called McAllister's. And hey, hey, Doc Haynes, what do you want? I said, I don't want anything. Go ahead and treat yourself. And it was always like sandwiches or salads, whatever else. I said, no, I'm good because I brought my lunch. Even that, I don't want to
Yo,
eat out.
turn.
I turn it down.
Yeah, it's just it's not the same. It's not fun. And even our kids, some of the younger one, she doesn't even want to eat out as much
No.
because of she knows it's salty or oily and it's just not fun for her. It's a teenager is saying this. It's like, what?
Yeah.
So it makes a big difference.
Yeah. So while most people in the big food, they want to give you the wrong playbook, we're giving you the correct playbook. And here's the key takeaways from everything we talked about. It's this. Write this down. Vegan doesn't automatically mean healthy because processed vegan food choices create the exact same problems as
Hmm.
regular processed foods.
So if you're eating that chocolate chip cookie and it's vegan and from a package, it's just as bad as the other one with eggs and milk in it.
Number two is that whole foods create whole health, and the real plants deliver real results every single time. You don't need a study. Vegetables, she knows, I know, to deliver real results.
And if you're thinking, oh my goodness, this is so expensive, you have to get creative. There are frozen vegetables and there are sales at the grocery stores and there are different affordable stores such as Aldi. You can buy bulk from the big box stores. You have to shop around.
Yep. And then lastly is that just keep it simple. Simplicity works. The closer you are to nature, the better your results are going to be to fend off any kind of diseases, and you're going to lose all that weight.
That's right. So replace one processed vegan meal today with a whole plant food. Let us know which one are you going to replace. think it'll be fun.
Definitely.
Until next time, be well.
All right. Take care.